Everybody was kung fu fighting. Hey, Palpatine? Hello? Anybody? Hello, everybody. It's me, the comic book frog, with my guest tonight. Hey, there you are. I was wondering where you went to.
Hello, everybody. I'm Palpatine. We are here today to review Season 2 premiere. The premiere. It's Episode 1 of Season 2. It's back. It's new. If you can't remember, we reviewed this before on the Extreme Movie Show. But the frog has told me that we should hop it on over. And so, you know what? I said, okay. Since we're reviewing other CW shows here, it makes sense. But yes, it's back. And if you haven't checked out Season 1, it's actually pretty good. You should be willing to check it out. And now we're here.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, don't do that.
Do what?
You know what? Ugh.
Why do you keep falling over for?
I don't know. Anyway, we start off.
Yeah, what a beautiful morning.
Anyway.
The power of Kung Fu compels you. Rise, my friend.
I can't remember how the episode starts anymore.
It starts off with, well, I believe, they're broken. No, the house is broken into.
Yes, because they're heading home. Everything.
They're at a party. Yeah, she's out. She's out doing something and all. And yeah, they're out. Althea's throwing a party at this club and all, and they're all just dancing every night. And everyone's there, except for the parents. They're all dancing. Yeah, kings and queens. Nobody knows whatever that song is. You know. Oh, the kings and all the queens. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, yeah. So she comes home. Nicky comes home, and she walks in. Suddenly gets a spider sense goes off, and she senses something in the house.
A spider sense?
And Nicky tingle. Anyway, so when she's in there, all of a sudden she's confronted by someone in a burglar, or almost like a female. And because the person's wearing a mask, they don't know who she is. They fight. And then later on is we find out that there's a what's his name? Mr. Tan. Mr. Tan had sent somebody into the blonde into, and they figured, well, maybe it's her because they're Nicky finds out that because she's trying to figure out who was robbing them. So she at the house and stuff, and nothing was taken, So then she goes to the library where she trains with her boyfriend, Henry. And she's like, what are they taking? What are they looking for? Is it revenge? Because she said nothing but peace for the past 6 months because the other lady is in jail.
Yep.
So yeah, so she looks she's like, I have a feeling. She's like, well, Henry, where do we keep that thing for the special documents and stuff? Here in the file cabinet, ordering. So she goes in there. All their research about the weapons and all stuff are gone, and they can't figure out why when it would take because the swords and all the weapons. They're depowered and pretty much destroyed because now she's pretty much like a superpower. She absorbs all the energy.
She is the weapon.
Yeah, she's the weapon now. She's the kung fu weapon. And yeah, so they couldn't figure out what's going on, but they want to know, are the two connected? So her and Henry go through the security camera footage, the other night, and nothing was taken of the inside. They couldn't tell. They go to the cameras outside the parking lot. They see someone getting in the cab. So she calls up Nicky, who's now working at this place called Lounger, which is a really bad ripoff of Google. And Althea does not like working there because basically she's got ambitions. Her boss is a complete moron. And all she cares about being bought out by being rich. Althea's like, dude, we can fix this code and so the crash would try and make it better. And her boss is like, no, we don't have to worry about that. Quit being overachiever. Fine.
Yeah.
And Althea hates it, because she tells her boyfriend, her fiance, I was lucky to get this job because my credentials for as a coding on stuff is so outdated.
Yep. But Mr. Tan actually is working something up because his son, what was his name? Kerwin?
Something like
Kerwin Tan?
Yeah, but he survived the attack though. He didn't die.
Yes, we saw the blood splatter and we thought that Nicky's master's sister, I know that's a long list, Zhao Lin, killed him. But in fact, she did not.
I thought she could slit his throat.
Yeah, but he's alive.
Now he's in debt to his father.
Yes, and Mr. Tan actually has been sending somebody because they are after something. They still have something that they can go for.
And at first, I thought this lady with the short blonde hair looks like Cynthia Rothrock. Actually, was the one that fought Nicky and Ming, but turns out she's not. They're going after. They listen to the conversation. They're going after a girl. So I thought, well, they're going after Nicky. Turns out they're not. The girl who broke into her parents' place and fought Nicky she didn't take anything, but she was looking for something. I'm not sure what she was looking for, but when they found out where tracked down where that person went into, because they found her hideout, and they found she had some magic bracelet just like the one she saw in her mom's jewelry box. And when Nicky calls and talks to her mom, she asks about the bracelet. And she's like, "Well, your grandfather made this for me." And she's like, "Is there one of kind?" She's like, "No, there's a pair, one from me and your aunt." So they eventually find out that this girl is the daughter of Nicky's aunt.
Yeah, she
was secretly born in the cabin, so it makes you wonder: is Duke her father?
Probably,
because she calls up Duke. Duke knew nothing about anyone, to be a daughter. She actually didn't mention it, but she's like, yeah, this woman came in town, beat up and was looking for answers, and found out that you guys three were in there, caused records. So yeah, that's who she is. That's so they know that she's the daughter of her aunt, so it's basically Nicky's cousin.
So it leads to, because of Nicky looking into it with her ex-boyfriend, it leads Meiji's daughter to hit, what's his name, Henry?
No, Harry, isn't it? I'm looking for his name. Alex? James? Jonathan? Anyway,
you're just saying names.
Yes, I am. Go figure. No, the cop, Nicky's ex-boyfriend, was working with another female cop, and they're working at his cabin.
Not cop, but
they're both lawyers. Well, are they? No, he's a DA. Remember?
That's a lawyer, essentially.
Whatever. Anyway, so they're working together, building a case against Phil Tan and this blonde woman. So after she leaves for the night, and he's up there with the murder board or whatever it is, in the cabin, all of a sudden there's a knock at the door. He answers it, and he gets knocked the F out. And it's Nicky's cousin is there and wants to know, demands, who the heck is this? What's your connection to this woman? Because she finds the photo portrait. Turns out this woman has been hunting her. So that's all they find out. And because of this,
Evan's face in this is very he's shocked throughout it. But
yeah.
And Evan is his name.
Oh yeah, Evan, yeah. So they would get there. Anyway, so that's when the whole confrontation. Nicky comes to rescue him and all that stuff. But it turns out the villain, who looks like Cynthia Rothrock, shows up with their goons, their SWAT team. They raid the cabin, and as Mei Lige, or whatever her name is, or her daughter, quickly runs out. Daughter. Yeah, the cousin, Nicky's cousin, runs out as an idiot and gets caught. And as a woman's Cynthia Rothrock lookalike is driving away with her in the back. Nicky runs after him, and then she gives up because she can't catch him. And then we see a tire blown out. Who's behind? Evan with his glowing smile and his gives her a wink because he's in the tree with the hunting rifle. So the car crashes. Nicky goes there, and she fights, and then she basically kicks the crap out of this Cynthia Rothrock wannabe. Those who know what Cynthia Rothrock is, she's actually a martial artist from the 80s. Was famous for the short blonde hair and was always in the Hong Kong martial art films. So so they basically found out who she is, and all. And she
Take her
gets led
home.
away. Take her home. Now there's a New Year. It's New Year's because the family was going to basically celebrate New Year's tonight as a family for once. They all sit down there, and then that's Nicky introduces the girl to her mom. And her mom kind of just freezes her because she's hasn't seen her sister, and she's just shocked because her sister had a daughter. So she looks just like her sister. Yeah, she looks just like Nicky's aunt, according to Nicky's mom.
So, yeah, no, we've seen her. So yes, she absolutely does.
Yes. But there is one more thing. The brother has been these past 6 months has been working out with Nicky and checking her vitals. And he said, "Nicky, you did all this work, and your BP hasn't raised at all. You're not even sweating." And she's like, "What? So what do I mean?" She's like, "You're a superhuman now." And she's like, she cheesed him because it does comic books and all this stuff. He says he's all the nerd. But
essentially, they've superpowered her. So,
and the other minor detail is there's a new cook at the diner now, who is caught the eye of Nicky's brother.
I know that Froggy cannot wait until this crosses over with season 4 of Batwoman. So,
I was thinking more Gotham Knights because Batwoman's gonna be over soon.
That was a joke. It was a joke. I wanted to get a rise out of you, but instead I just got a correction.
Oh, God, oh,
well, there we go. He's risen. But that is pretty much the end. Overall, it sets up that I don't dislike it, okay? It's okay. It's all right. I think it was very mid. It was a mid episode, in my opinion. But, What about you, Froggy? What did you think of it overall? Froggy?
Yeah. I thought it was a very decent episode.
Okay.
The only complaint is that the sister, the villain from last season, is in a Chinese prison, but she's lost her mojo.
Yeah.
She's no longer confident, and she has a talisman. That's all she has. And she gets beat up by these cliche 3 mean-looking women in the penitentiary. And they actually beat her up and take her necklace at the end. And then who's she? Her dead younger sister.
Pei Ling, right?
Pei Ling. She says,
there you go.
Now that you have nothing to hold you back, now you can see me as you have to repent for all your sins.
That actually is a little interesting to me. But
I wanted this villain to stay a villain and just basically kick the crap out of these people. Instead, she's lost her mojo.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. I don't understand why.
Because she lost. But let us know what you think of this show in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you not? Tell us why. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. Going to cover this season, and hopefully it'll be short and sweet as we like it here. And that's all. So thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye!
Goodbye!
Ugh!